All right, nerds. I just watched Aquaman fight Scuba Steve for a couple hours, so now we're gonna make a fruit tier list. Uh, all right, green apples. It's gonna go into A tier. They're a little bit sour, but it's not too much. It's pretty refreshing. Um, Red apples, a little bit above. Can't really go wrong. Reminds me of fall. Fall's the best, so apples they're pretty good. Not quite S tier, but even if it's red or green, there's just so many different varieties. But super versatile. You know, you can use like certain breeds for pies, whatnot. Some taste better just eating them raw. It's just an apple. They're pretty good. Apricot, C tier. They're okay. I would never go out of my way to get one, but they're kind of there. There's some fruit snacks that are apricot flavored, but I don't really. I would never go out of my way to pick one up, but if I was gifted one, I'd eat it. Avocado, kind of the same thing. I don't really care about avocado. I think guacamole has no taste. It's just not my kind of thing. Like, if a burrito comes with like guacamole in it, I won't like make a fuss and take it out, but I'll never add, especially since it costs extra wherever you go. But I don't know. I just never got the appeal. All right, bananas. That's gonna be an S tier fruit. I'm actually somebody that likes them when they have the brown specks. Not too brown, just when they're speckled. I think they taste the best then. So, yeah, fun fact. Bananas are awesome. All right, blackberry. That's going to go into B tier. Growing up at my parents' house, they actually grew in our backyard. So there's a nostalgic memory there. And it was fun to just eat them, but unless they come in like a variety pack with like blackberries and raspberries, I don't think I would ever buy them. But they're pretty good. I don't really have any issues with them, but whatever. Blackcurrant, I've only had the flavor in the vitamin water, I think, and I wasn't too impressed. But I've never actually tried the real fruit, so whatever. Blueberry is going to go over blackberry in B tier simply because blueberry pancakes exist and they're really good. Blueberries on their own, they don't do much for me, but in pancakes and stuff like that, oh, pretty good. Cantaloupe, that's going into S tier. And alright, I should say this. In this list, we're all going like when they're the most ripe, like best performance, alright? So, cantaloupe, when it tastes good, it tastes pretty dang good. All right, catch me eating like five whole cantaloupes. You would have to hold me back. Coconut, that is top of A tier. Really like coconut. I think it tastes great. Lots of coconut flavored things I enjoy. I know a lot of people don't like it that much, but whatever. Cherry, that's an A tier. Pretty good. The only downside is like some of them have really big pits, so there's like barely any fruit on it. But the fruit that's there, oh, it's tasty, and you just can't go wrong. Cranberry, put that towards the bottom of B. Cranberries on their own, not really my thing. However, when they're combined or like flavored in something else, I think they taste really good. Like, if there's already other berries in a pie and you add cranberry, it tastes great. Like, the tartness of it balances out the sweetness of some things. Just like a cranberry ginger ale is really good. But on their own, it's just a little too tart. But, hey, whatever. Dates, I've never had, and I think if I ate them, I would die. Dragon fruit, as pretty as it looks, the flavoring is way better than the actual fruit for candy and stuff. It's like a kiwi, but just like super dull. Aesthetically, it's super pretty, but like the taste, it's just kind of meh. So, it doesn't really live up to that fruit sweetness taste. I'll put it under apricot, but looks alone keeps it out of trash. And like the candy that's dragon fruit flavored, or like any drinks that are dragon fruit flavored, those are all really good. But the actual fruit itself, it's just a little underwhelming. It's a little bit of disappointment. I've never had a durian. Figs are okay, but I don't think I can eat them anymore. So, gooseberry, I've never heard of. All right, grapefruit, that's trash. All right, if you're like, oh, if you add some sugar on it, it tastes really good. No, the whole point of fruit is that it's supposed to taste sweet. I shouldn't be adding salt or sugar or anything to my fruit. Fruit is supposed to taste good. It's nature's candy. All right, and you're telling me I have to add sugar to something that's already supposed to have natural sugar in it? No, it's trash. Don't talk to me. Grapes are S tier, or voodoo tier, I mean. I like both of them interchangeably, honestly. They're great. Kiwi, we'll put at the top of B, right under blueberry. It's pretty good. I always forget they exist, you know? I never, go to the store, I'm like, I'm gonna get some kiwis. I never think about them that way. But they're there. They taste good. Yeah. Lemons and limes. Alright. Eating the actual fruit, not great. But everything you can do with them, awesome. You're trying to, you want to be healthier. You want to drink water, but you think water is really boring. Add some lemon to it. Or add some lime to it. You want to season some chicken, add some lemon to it, add some lime to it. There's just a lot of stuff you can do with it. The flavor on their own, just the fruit, it's whatever, but the flavoring we get out of it and all the stuff you can do with them, cooking wise, and for drinks and stuff, it's pretty cool. So they're at the top of C tier, just on their versatility. Lychee, I've only had the flavors. Mango, put an A tier. Tastes good, but I would rather just have an orange or something like that, But they're pretty good. Can't really go wrong. I think they taste better than all the ones down here. So yeah, nectarines in the summertime, they're just so ripe. That's voodoo tier. They're great. It's awesome. Oranges, we'll put an A tier. We'll put with apples, probably when you're told to list 5 fruits off the top of your head, oranges and apples are probably coming up. But when they're ripe and they taste good, they taste good. Lots of vitamin C, all that stuff. Papaya, I don't think I've actually had. Passion fruit, I don't think I've had. Peaches, we'll put at the bottom of A tier. They're not really my go-to, but, if it's around, I'll eat it. But I don't think I'd ever buy them from the store on my own. But they're still pretty good. I actually like pears quite a bit. And, fun fact about pears, I really like the flavor of the skin on the pears for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm always disappointed when I run out of skin. Actually, I think I like them more than apples. Yeah, so that's pretty impressive, where the skin of the fruit tastes better than the actual, the insides of the fruit. So persimmon, I don't know what that is. Pineapple, that's got to go top of B tier. It's really good. It's just that eating too much of it burns my mouth because it can be really sour. But it still is it's juicy. It tastes great. It's always refreshing. It's a good palate cleanser. Plums, that's going into A tier. Probably right behind oranges. Tastes great. It's kind of like nectarines. In the summertime, they're awesome. Just you bite and the juice goes all over your face and it's running down your hand. It's great. Pomegranates, I tried them once and I never really cared to go out of my way to get them again. But I mean, they taste fine. It's just, They're just there. It's whatever. Pomelo, I don't know. Raspberry, that will go right under pineapple. Really good. Really like the flavoring. They're great garnishes. Great to make pies with. They taste awesome. If you really want your water to taste good, just plain water, take some lemon and take some raspberries and put it in like a, some sort of stainless steel water bottle thing and freeze it, or not freeze it, but chill it overnight. Oh, the flavor absolutely slaps. Red currant, never had it. Starfruit, never had it. Only seen that in Plants vs. Zombies. Strawberries. I think this is going to be controversial. Top of C tier. I have a sweet tooth, and they are way too sweet. Like, it actually hurts my teeth eating them. It's just like, dang. You taste good, but only in small increments, and it's already a small fruit, so, that's crazy. Alright, tangerine. Put it about right here. Tastes good when it's ripe, but, like, I think all these taste way better. It's just, like, an orange kind of wannabe, but, I don't know. It never hits the same as the orange. Watermelon, that's going into voodoo. It tastes really good, especially if they're seedless. The only downside about watermelon is that, like, the first bite tastes the best, and then the more you eat it and get closer to the rind, like, I'm talking if it's in a slice, like, as you eat it, as time goes on, the taste gets, less and less intense. It still tastes good, but that first bite just always tastes better. Honeydew, when it is ripe, oh man, it's so good. I could probably eat 25 honeydew melons in one sitting if they're all ripe. Alright. Asian pear, I've never even heard of. Guava, I've never had it, but the flavoring's pretty good. So we'll put that. Blood orange, put that right on top of orange. It's like, it tastes pretty similar, but because it's got like that Halloween feel to it, it gets little bonus points for me personally. Never had a custard apple. It looks cool, but I don't know if I saw that. I don't know if I would even want to eat it. Ground cherry, I don't know what that is. Kumquat, I've never had. Mulberry, I've never had. Raisins, they're okay. I actually like chocolate covered raisins a lot. I think those are good, but I don't really. I prefer grapes. I like my fruit having like the water and the juices in them. I don't like my fruit being dried out that much. And the rest of these, I don't think I've really heard of. Sour cherry. I don't know if that's supposed to be just black cherry, but I think black cherry is just a made up flavor. But if it was black cherry, I'd put it like around here for B tier, but I don't think it is. Yeah. So as you can see, I like fruit a lot. We only got this guy here because it's awful and shouldn't exist, and it's an abomination to nature itself. But yeah, fruit is really good, and you should eat some and get your vitamins.